Well, good morning, everybody. Can't hear you.
Good morning, Dick.
Well, top of the morning to you, Stormy. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Taking a ride on my jet plane this morning and got my counterpart flying with a banner.
I love it. On top of it, it was made in the good old USA.
Hey, I was made in the USA, and every house that I sell is made in the USA.
Is Detroit still considered the USA?
It's a long distant colony of the USA. Yeah, actually, Detroit is doing pretty good. They're not having any riots, which, we used to have T-shirts and sweatshirts that say, "Come Detroit, it's a riot," because we had all those riots. But they are doing very well, and they're keeping the peace, and that's pretty good. Well, good morning, Jason.
Good morning, Dick. How are you?
Good. If the mountain doesn't come to you, you will go to the mountain. It looks like it's about ready to erupt.
That's one of the Tucson mountains. I did a motorcycle ride, a prayer ride, and this was the guy's backyard. Yeah.
Is that Brown Mountain?
I don't know the name of the mountain. I just know it's out off of what is that?
Out by the Desert Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Brown Mountain. I had some friends from Michigan 2 years ago come visit us.
Yeah.
We wanted to do the hike over the mountains, on the Tucson mountains. And we wanted to get there at 7 o'clock in the morning, but they slept into 11. And was one of the most difficult hikes we've ever had because of heat and everything else. Just,
Wow.
And I ran out of beer halfway up the mountain. Yeah. Well, good morning to you. And
Good morning.
we have someone who is sitting totally motionless, and I don't see their name on it. Oh no, she's moving now. Hello. Are you unmuted or muted?
There we go. I'm getting my AirPods set up, so you probably could have.
Okay. Oh, you're Courtney.
Hi. Yeah.
Well, welcome, Courtney. I'm not the moderator. I'm just the company mascot.
Yeah, I was on a little bit yesterday.
Oh, okay. I see Big Dan.
I love it that you.
What happened to your green
went
shirt, buddy?
My green shirt is on Thursdays, my dude. It's Friday. We wear red on Fridays.
Dick, I appreciate you giving love to mascots. I like that.
You like the jet?
No, that you said you're the Keller Williams mascot. I used to be a pro mascot, so I have a special place in my heart for mascots, or just the word mascots. Yeah.
I've always been a mascot. You could be a Wolverine, you could be a bulldog. I'm just sort of a rat. No, I'm thinking out loud. What are you eating? Did you bring enough for the rest of us?
Huh?
Sure you did. Smile if you're lying. Oh my God, you're good at that.
Dick, I'm good at everything I do. Because my failures are hidden behind Zoom walls.
You know something? I'm so proud you said that. A little bit of me rubbed off on you. I love it.
Morning, Miss Courtney. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, I was muted for a second. Hi.
Hello. I'm going to send a text out to the whole group, so give me a second. I may not be able to see you, but I can talk to you.
What, something wrong with your eyesight?
Tell the rest of the people up in your office, Courtney, that you start joining these calls too. It only helps you guys out.
Yeah, I noticed that the people on my 9:30, I think, call aren't on here. So I was wondering what's up with that.
They probably don't know. Tell them about it.
Okay, well,
Isaac and Chris tend to join.
I'm making a note so I don't forget because I got a lot of stuff going on up here.
So much going on.
Mark, are you in Phoenix?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Because by the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. I love that song. Remember that song by Glenn Campbell? By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising.
Do you even know who Glenn Campbell is?
If
Well-
you're asking me, no.
He used to own the soup company. Campbell's Soup he owned. That's how he got his start. He was nickname was as a kid was Chicken Noodle.
Yeah, no. I'm calling bullshit on that one, Dick. Red flag. It's foul in play.
Courtney, since you're new to this, only believe half the stuff Dick says.
Okay,
And question the other half.
good tips.
Can anyone tell me what this shirt means?
Amo Amas Amat.
Yes.
Isn't that Vini Vini Vici spelled backwards?
Nope, there's no V's in it at all.
Okay.
Something about love.
I love, you love, we love.
Aren't you sweet? You're wearing your Valentine's shirt too.
Good. I want to let you guys know I love you.
Thank you.
Don't ever change. All right, text went out. Today we talked about how we're going to have normal conversations and find seller leads. Interesting concept, huh, Stormy?
Very.
Normal conversations and generating a lead out of it. How do we do that? Nicole, Teresa, Mara, good morning. Jason, Stormy, Tess, Dick, Courtney, good morning.
I'm driving.
Morning.
I don't have one of those holdy things, so I'm not on video.
The folding. What are the folding things?
Holding. She said holding, right?
Oh,
Are you driving?
I don't have one of those either, Mara.
It's okay. But anyway, so we're gonna go over some scripting. We're gonna do a couple rounds of it so you can hear different conversations of how to generate a lead out of a normal conversation. Who wants to be my agent or my client? I'll be the agent.
I'll be the client. That's the easy
All
part.
right. Ring ring.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Teresa, it's Big Dan Caldwell Keller Williams. How are you?
I am doing fantastic today. How are you doing, Dan?
Oh, that's great to hear. I've got so many phone calls today that people are just not doing that good. It's nice to hear somebody that is.
That's good.
How's
Power.
the family?
Pardon.
How's the family?
Doing good. Everybody's doing well.
Yeah?
Mhm.
What interesting changes have gone on through COVID?
Oh, just, kids being home from school. So they're looking forward to getting back. So that's grandkids, rather. That's awesome. Mhm.
Grandkid? I'm sure there's plenty of room there for the
No.
kids to come around, right?
Yep. Yep.
Well, how are things going with the work?
Doing good. Picking up.
You working from home mostly?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you got a dedicated space to work out of?
Yes, I do.
That's awesome. How'd you manage that?
Well, when we bought our place here, it's just the two of us, but we got a 4-bedroom. So my husband has his office, I have my office. We have our bedroom, and then we have an extra bedroom for when grandkids rotate all summer long.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, you're lucky there. There's a lot of people out there that don't have that same space. Who do you know that has been struggling working from home because they don't have that extra space?
Well, not right offhand, I know of anyone, but I do know that a lot of companies are actually shutting down their main offices and requesting all their employees just to indefinitely work from home. So,
Right? There's
yeah.
a lot of change going on.
Mhm.
What are you guys doing to stay busy?
Well, mostly work and been renovating our home.
Why are you renovating?
Well, it was an older home. We got a good deal when we bought it, so just a lot of paint and a little bit of fix up. Not major stuff.
That's awesome. You guys aren't doing anything recreational to go out and have fun with?
Looking forward to it. Yes.
Like what?
Like to get out to San Diego to the beaches.
Okay. Is that something you just want to visit, or did you want to be closer to the beaches all the time?
No, just to visit.
Okay. Very nice. What are you guys gonna do first when all this craziness kind of goes away?
Maybe plan a trip out to California once the beaches are open out there and it's not insane there, which may never be. I don't know.
Right now, we can never know.
Yeah.
Well, Teresa, it's always been a pleasure knowing you, and I know that once everything opens up, you're going to have a fantastic time out in California. Take me with you.
Sure, we'll just let you know what time.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Now, who do you know that's been thinking about moving into your neighborhood?
Actually, a new acquaintance actually just moved in, but our neighborhood's pretty nice, older neighborhood, and a lot of people want to move here.
That's good. I mean, that being said, you know there's a high demand for houses like you have, especially in that condition, because people like to put their own spin on it. Who do you know that's been showing signs of wanting to sell their house?
Well, actually, my next door neighbor, I'm very concerned about their health for one thing. He fell out by our driveway last week. He's on a walker and he was out barefooted, and I'm really concerned. It was 105 and he's out on this black asphalt barefoot.
Oh, wow. That's not good at all.
So, she may end up having to put him in a place, and I think they have a 4-bedroom as well, and it's just the two of them.
Is that the house to the left or right of you?
It's to the right.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
You guys see what I'm doing?
Yeah. You're pinpointing everything down.
I asked her 3 different times if there was something in her life that needed to change to a real estate transaction. What were they?
If I needed office space, more
Okay.
space.
Courtney, what was another one?
Vacation home.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the
Did
third?
you want to spend? Yeah, I was going to say, did you want to spend more time in San Diego? Look
Yeah.
at the sell or buy something.
It's not, we got to think, we can't think linearly, right? Linearly. We can't think in straight lines. I can't speak ever. But what we can do is we can spider web.
Yeah.
If we're not getting instant, I'm going to talk to Tess in a second, because this was a great one the other day. Is if we can't talk and have a conversation that instantly flags something that they need to resolve, maybe somebody they know. Maybe it's not an issue. Maybe it's a dream. If the dream is to live closer to San Diego, maybe the dream is to have a vacation rental, to have something that's in those marketplaces. And you can find that information out by planting those little seeds. Normal conversation to generate a seller lead. Notice how the conversation was just a natural flowing. You guys hear the F-O-R-D in the Ford? Corey, have you guys talked about that yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been doing the Ignite.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Ford is the base of anything you're going to do in a conversation, and having the Ford F-O-R-D, you're following the process. You're asking questions, you're gaining, rapport, but you're being genuinely interested in what they're going to say. Then it doesn't feel weird to ask for business.
No, you were very natural. It did not look like you were scripting or reading or trying to grab something. So you did great.
It's all in the preparation. And then what did I use for my segue into asking for business?
About any needs in the neighborhood. Do you see anybody in need of?
That was the ask.
Oh, that was the ask.
The segue was, Teresa, I've always appreciated you as a friend, and I'm really happy that I've gotten to know you. When you go on your trip, take me with you. Hey, by the way, who do you know that's been, showing signs of wanting to sell their house in the neighborhood?
You buttered her up.
I did.
Yeah, what you actually said, Dan, what you actually said is that you had said about you said take me with you, and then you had said, and you kind of made a joke of it or whatever, and then you went right to well, who else is having the problem of their house being too small for them?
I did that question back when I asked her about her office.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah,
So,
that was like in the beginning of the conversation, actually.
the whole time I was asking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who do you know wants to move into your neighborhood? Who do you know is showing signs of wanting to sell their house? These are questions we need to ask on top of how's your family, how's work, how are things going recreationally, and what are your dreams? Right?
Yeah.
We can plant the seeds in the conversation as we go.
You did ask a why question. What was that for?
I wanted to
Yeah.
guide.
Oh.
You know, why'd you remodel? Because I knew it was a positive emotion that I was going to trigger, not a negative. So, what made you remodel if you don't know? If you don't know it's a positive thing, if you don't know that they purchased the house, but as an agent or a friend of theirs, you should know that they bought a lower model house and they're upgrading it. And typically people that are upgrading have a positive emotion when you ask them, why are you upgrading it? Why'd you get a new car? Well, I wanted a truck. I wanted my red truck, my pick 'em up truck. All excited versus why'd you get I couldn't afford the last one. Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
So. And Courtney, I don't know if Ellen talks about this, but I shine away from why questions a lot.
Oh, okay.
Because why is a victimizing question. Why are you late? Why did you do that? Why did you wear a white shirt? Why did you pick those earrings? Why do you have an Apple device?
Almost like an accusation of some sort.
Exactly. And we switch that up to what made you buy an Apple phone? Why is a very emotionally triggering question if it's said in the wrong context, and you can switch around instead of why is your hair red to what makes your hair red? Why do you say that turns into what makes you say that?
Okay.
So it's a way of forming a question that's not going to create a negative energy in the conversation flow. So you want to hear another one that we'll start doing some rounds?
Sure.
Good. Miss Tess, I'm calling you. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Miss Tess, it's Big Dan over Keller Williams. How are you?
Oh, hi. I'm good for being too early in the morning.
I can tell your voice tells me there's a whole lot more going on than just the early morning. What's up?
Oh, just lots of things going on at the same time that are sort of new. Adaptation. I'm trying to adapt and overcome.
I understand that. Your military background gives you a ton of experience in that. What's going on?
Well, we've started online school with the grandson, and we're in the process of looking for some larger property so that we can have chickens, and I'm trying to get my business going, and my son and I both work from home. So needless to say, there's a lot of things.
I can understand that. It sounds like finding you guys a bigger place so you can have them chickens. Almost probably need more room for you guys to have separate spaces to work out of too.
That would be perfect right now, but I don't know how we can make that happen with everything that's going on.
What do you mean by that?
Just no time to follow through on all the stuff to get ready to make that happen.
Right. Tons of preparation goes into selling a house and buying another one. That's the good thing about having professionals like me on your side, is to help navigate that and use my resources to your benefit.
You'd clean my house for me?
I actually have a crew that will do that for you, yes.
Okay.
Would you like me to send them over today or tomorrow?
No. I'm one of those people that have to clean before the cleaners come.
Yes, this I know, Tess, and I love that about you. It's your thoroughness and your attention to detail that have made you so interesting.
Interesting is the word.
It's a very good word. Well, Tess, let's get together this week or next week and talk about this more. You know, let's let's resolve the stress you've got in your life right now. And I know I can get your household and help you buy another one that's going to have the space you need for your office, for your son, for your grandkids, the schooling, as well as that recreational space you need. Does earlier this week work or later next week?
Later next week. I can't even see through the fog for the next 6 days.
And that's perfectly fine, Tess. As you know, I work on your schedule. So if I need to come out there later in the night after everything's kind of calmed down, I got no problem doing that. So we can meet late at night also.
That would be awesome.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'll get something on the books for you next week. We'll do something around, like 7 or 8 o'clock, because I know that's usually when things wind down for you, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So what email do you want me to send this invite over to?
stircrazygrandma@gmail.com.
Perfect.
Okay.
So what did I do on that call, guys?
I
You
noticed
assume the
that.
sale.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Courtney. Thanks, Jason.
That's what I was gonna say is that after you said, I know I can do this. Okay, let's go ahead and get it set up without being like, do you have time to get it set up?
She doesn't have time. She said
Yeah.
that up front. Doesn't have time. What is her big problem there, Renee?
Sorry, I'm not. I respond to emails of people.
It's okay. Just keep it on the background. I know it seeps into your brain a little bit. We'll recap. Okay. Someone else, tell me, what was one of her big issues?
That she was trying to do a lot of different things all at once.
So what was the solution?
You were empathetic and you offered to help.
So we talked, this is many, many months ago, we had this conversation. As a salesperson, a sales professional, your job is to create solutions, right?
Yes.
If you have a solution that solves their problem, are you valuable?
Yes.
Head nods, everyone, head nods.
Yes.
If you have a solution that they do not care for, are you valuable?
No.
No.
So we need to solve their issues with our solutions. We need to create solutions for them. Overwhelmed, busy, doesn't have room, working from home, kids in school. Like, I could go on and say, what's going on with that? What is that doing for you? Like, really pin down the emotion of the frustration, saying, hey, I am tired. I am overworked. I have no time for myself. I got no space. I got no privacy. I feel like my kids are on top of me all day. I don't know if I could ever make this thing work. Well, fantastic. When they go to sell, well, I don't know if I'm going to get enough out of this house to sell. I don't want to do the process. I can help you with all that. I have a team of people around me that will support you in your needs. Yes.
So if you don't have like a cleaning crew, like that was your solution to her not having time, could your solution be, I'm going to take care of everything else so that all you have to focus on is the cleaning? Or I'm going to help make more time for you? Or how can you have a solution if you don't have a team or a cleaning crew? Find a cleaning crew. Okay.
That's where he comes into play, because I guarantee you, I haven't tried it yet, but I could almost with 100% say, Dan, I've got an opportunity here. I've got a potential client, blah, 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 but they need this and I don't have it. He would come up with a way for me to do it.
Gotcha.
If I don't know, I'm going to call Dick.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee out of the two of us, somebody's going to know somebody.
Somebody within the family is gonna step forward.
Right.
That's the one thing has kept me going.
I think that's the perfect word for it. Somebody in the family, not just our company here, Courtney. You're part of our Keller Williams family up north. You have the distinct pleasure of knowing Ellen Gale, and Ellen Gale has the distinct pleasure of knowing me.
Right. Okay.
So, you shake your fist at her for me?
I haven't seen her yet, but I'll
Okay.
do it on our next call.
This is from Dan. She'll know. Awesome. Who wants to try it around? Come on, Stormy.
I'll try.
All right, Stormy's going to be our agent. Who wants to be the client?
I'll be the client.
Yeah, Dick Nichols. Or as he likes to tell in his joking story, he thought his eyes were used and it was Duck Knuckles.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, we start with ring ring.
Right. Hello, this is the go-to guy. Good morning. How you doing? May I help you?
Oh, hey, good morning, Dick. It's Stormy from Keller Williams. How you doing?
Good. Hey, Stormy. It's good to hear your voice. Good to hear from you.
Oh, yes, sir. It's always good to hear from you. Listen, the reason why I'm calling you is because we haven't talked in a while. I would like to sit down with you and have our normal discussion, but I'm not calling for that right now.
Well, what are you calling for then, Stormy?
Well, I wanted to call to make sure you were doing all right. So I wanted to check in on you and your family. I know you have a brand new grandbaby.
Oh, yeah. I told you we have a dog named Storm too, which is great. But to be honest with you, Storm, it's really good.
Dick, remember this is a serious conversation. I told you we'll save the circus for some other time.
Storm, you know me, but really, I really appreciate you calling because it's good to hear your voice and thank you for your concern. It means a lot to me.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Well, that's good to hear that the family's doing good, Dick, and that your dog Stormy is still hanging in there.
He's a good-looking dog too.
I bet.
I bet you do.
So listen, Dick, I wanted to also ask you about how business was going. I know that times are tough. There's not a lot of houses out there for sale, and how are you doing to make ends meet or to survive?
Well, you know that I'm on Social Security, and the prices still keep going up, but we don't see much increase in Social Security. I have. You got someone laughing in the background there, Stormy. I'm sorry, but anyway,
that'd be my Aunt Tess.
we all need an Aunt Tess, all right. But anyway, I'm doing all right, but my concern is for my oldest daughter. She's going to be moving from Michigan out here, and she's going to need some help with trying to find a home.
Yeah, definitely, sir. Well, just like I helped you previously, I can help your daughter too. I can help the whole family when it comes down to if you need movers. If you need, whatever it comes down to, we're definitely equipped here at Keller Williams with different ways to help you, Mr. Dick.
Well, that's good because but seriously, she'll be here in about 2 weeks coming down, and the reason why she's coming down is to try to see what she can afford to buy. She doesn't have a lot of money, but we're going to help her out. So.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, Mr. Dick, I'm glad that I called you.
I'm called too, Stormy, because I trust you. You're good. I don't care what Dan says about you.
Yeah, I know. That's why you chose me over Dan anyways. So listen, Mr. Dick, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna do set up a Zoom meeting for later on today since it's early in the morning right now.
Okay.
If you don't mind giving me your daughter's information, I'm gonna follow up with her before
I would suggest that I be on the call with you too. All right.
Oh yeah, this is three-way thing.
Because if there's a storm arising, I want her to be prepared for it.
Yes, sir. Definitely. I encourage you to invite the whole family for the meeting. Tell you what, why don't you write a list of everyone's name and email, send that list over to me, and I'll invite the whole family to the meeting and we can have the discussion over Zoom.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been using Zoom, and Zoom's nice because it's keeping us together with the grandchildren. We get to see people because we're not going outside much at all. We're just staying home and drinking. But I have some other friends too, who are back in Michigan who want to get out. So maybe I'll try to get them, and say introduce you to them. All right.
Yes, sir. Definitely. That would be definitely something that I could help you with. And it sounds like that's for the future. But I definitely want to address your daughter moving now since she's going to move in a couple weeks. How about we set up that Zoom meeting with you and the family and your daughter so that we can get her pre-approved for a loan so that when she does make it here, she's also, are you okay with that?
Well, no. I think that's a great idea, and I didn't think about that. But I can give her some money, but I can't pay for the whole thing, and she's going to need some help getting approval. Really, she will.
Great. So does 3 o'clock work today, Mr. Dick?
Tell you what, let me check with her because she's back on Michigan time, which is 3 hours, before us.
Okay.
3 hours later than us. But that'd be a great way to introduce you to her, and I can sort of recommend you at that point.
Okay, that sounds great. Then do that for me. I'll follow up with you, or you call me as soon as you speak with her. Either way, but my intention is to help you, your family, and all your friends. And if we get your daughter pre-approved for a loan, I'm sure she'll have no problem finding a home once she gets here.
Storm, I'll tell you, I already know that. Although you're a Los Angeles Dodger fan, I never really held that against you. And I would say I would be absolutely proud to recommend you to anybody.
Thank you, Mr. Dick. I'll also
Storm, don't call me Mr. Don't call me Sir. That's my father's name. All right?
All right, Dick. Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Hey, great. Have a great day, and God bless you. Look forward to hearing from you.
God bless you too, sir. Bye.
So it's good to wrap in the whole family like that. Any takeaways from that conversation, guys?
Dick's an easy sell.
Dick was, I think Dick, the beginning, Dick was trying to get you to mirror his, he's kind of on the go, and you're kind of like slow, hey, just chill, and that's your personality, but try to mirror the person that you're talking to.
Good call, Jason, on that. You can see the difference in cadence in the calls you have with who you talk to. Tess, very upbeat, to the point, not much room for, fluff. Teresa, fluffy conversation, lots of conversation, dance around it. Stormy, you and Dick, very playful back and forth. Even though your cadence and temper is lower than his, you still played around back and forth. So
I got to say one thing. Those of us who know Stormy knows that he's like the universal blood type. I've never met a person who did not like the man. You're just a mean old bastard, I'll tell you. But anyway.
I don't like him. I love him. He's a good person.
But seriously, develop the relationship with people that they say, hey, I like myself best when I'm with this person. Stormy has always been that way. And we should all try to develop a relationship with people that they like themselves best with when they're with us. We don't make them feel threatened. We are somewhat, pleasant and joke. Stormy has a very easy way of doing it, and I'm so glad he left the dark area and came back to Arizona and back to Tucson with us, because this young man's got a great future. He really does.
So to wrap up with today, guys, it is Friday, August 14th. It's a fantastic day to be a realtor here in Arizona as well with Keller Williams, Southern Arizona. Come with contribution. Every call that you make, add value to their life. And value is as simple as asking how they're doing, genuinely caring. Be interested, not interesting. Ask questions, good, powerful questions. Gain rapport, gain agreement, gain a deal. So people don't buy houses, land, and investments. People buy people.
Hey, Dan, you made the greatest statement in the world. Be interesting, but to be interested and not interesting. I need myself to heed that thought.
If you have not read the book, How to Make Friends and Influence People, do so.
So good.
It's fantastic. It's 100 years old and it's still relevant. What it is the best conversationalists out there ask questions, not tell stories.
Here's the deal, Carnegie.
I was going to mention too, during Stormy and Dick's thing is, I was listening mainly because Dick has a tendency to just come up with these offhand things and joke
Random.
around, and
Random.
that takes an adjustment. If you are script focused and haven't internalized or able to flow, that can really be a throw offer.
Actually, Dick and I should script one day, and I'll show you how to dance with it.
I'm telling you, that would be a movie right there.
Beauty and the Beast.
The one thing that I do that I liked about what you're saying, Tess, is that Stormy took over his. Dick tried to get off into the weeds, and Stormy brought it back to where he wanted to go to his
Right.
conversation.
Right
yeah.
on.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to go into a call, guys. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Ta-ta for now.
Goodbye, Duck Knock.
Okay.
So, but yeah, always know where you're going in conversation. Be scripted in theory. If you do not know what you're going to say, be scripted in everything you do.
Okay.
Memorize it, internalize it, be able to recite it. How do you memorize a script? You read the first line out loud 10 times, and you read the second line out loud 10 times, and you read them together, and then you internalize every aspect of it. Courtney, welcome to Ignite. I think you're going to love it. Welcome to the family. If ever we can be of service, we're here for you. Every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8:30. You're more than welcome to join all of them, participate, wallflower, what have you. I will tell you that the more you participate, the more you have your camera on, the more that you engage, the better you will become.
Got it.
I don't say don't become like me because you have beautiful hair. Don't let that go. You don't want to
I'm
be
gonna
like
hold
that.
on to it.
Hold on to that. It's a good thing. So for the rest of you, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Ignite starts in about 30 minutes. Joan on, we're doing seller docs for listings and stuff like that. Competency is a key when writing contracts. But other than that, I love you. Don't ever change. Go out there and do something great this weekend. And if you feel overwhelmed, take a minute for yourself. Slow down, breathe.
Thank you so much for that video file. That was sweet.
Remember this, Tess, fresh horses win races.
Yes.
So sometimes we got to stop, say no, and breathe.
Thank you.
I'll
You
talk to
guys
you
have a
later.
great day.
Thank you.
Bye.